On paper, this one should win.
Time for the ultimate showdown. We're gonna run the Z06 versus the Supercharged R8 and see which one's faster.
Oh my lord, dude. This poor thing is disgusting. I just moved into Foster's. He's got like an extra house on his property, and this thing's been parked outside for the last probably week or so and has gotten cooked by the elements where there's spider webs everywhere. Yeah, definitely gonna have to clean this thing up before we do anything. All right, we're gonna go ahead, wake up the beast. This thing actually got a check engine light the other day, so not sure how it's gonna go, but we are officially VF Supercharged. We have no cats, still waiting on the Valvetronic exhaust, but this thing puts down 653 wheel horsepower to 4 wheels. So my guess, and by statistics, this should win. However, that car is a lot lighter. I've yet to get any sort of official times on this car. I really haven't done much but drive it since getting the supercharger installed. But I feel like on paper, this should absolutely smoke that. But that is extremely torquey, made 630 wheel, this made 650 wheel. I'm not 100% sure what the weight difference is. I think those are 35 to 3,800 pounds, not sure. These I think are heavier than that, so maybe it'll be close. From a dig, it wouldn't even be close. We're not even gonna try that. But from a roll, we're gonna try probably a 40 and a 60. I had no idea. I don't know what to expect. Cole is gonna be driving this thing. I don't even think he's ever driven it. Cole, have you ever driven this?
One time.
One time?
Went around the block.
Around the block. And that was stock?
Stock.
Okay, so you'll be fine. But I have to be the one to drive this one so I can blame it on driver mod.
Yeah, especially when the alternator just blows up.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right. So first I gotta clean this thing up. It's disgusting. And then we'll see what we can do. This is by far my loudest car. By far. And the best sounding. Argue with the wall, dude. Argue with the wall. You guys already know we're only gonna use the best of the best to clean this thing, so we're using all of the Moxy performance products. We're gonna start with the Turbo APC as a little bit of a pre-wash to loosen. There's literally a film on the paint, so I don't wanna just go in with a contact wash or it's gonna make me cringe. About 100 milliliters of APC in here, and the rest is filled with water, so we're gonna go ahead and foam this thing down. But like I said, it is bad. Little side note, this is why I use the APC as a pre-wash. You can see it pulling the dirt right off of the paint. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up washing this thing so that we can get to racing, but if you guys wanna pick up any of the Moxy Performance products, I will leave a link down to the website in the description. Today we are going to answer the most asked question on the page since getting the R8 Supercharged. Well, I guess you can already see, but yeah, we are going to be putting it to the test. Which one is faster, Roach, my C6 Z06, or the R8 with the VF Supercharger? On paper, this one should win. We'll just go through the statistics really quickly and then we'll get into it. So this car, 2017 Audi R8 V10 Plus, all-wheel drive with a VF Supercharger. It made 653 wheel horsepower through a DCT. When you move over to the Z06, this thing made 630 wheel horsepower, but it's a lot lighter, It also goes through a manual transmission. So on paper, they're really close in power. This one makes more torque and is lighter. So I'm wondering, in my guess, this one's gonna take it off the hit. That one's gonna win on the top end, but I guess we won't know until we know. Okay, before we race, we gotta do a little sound check. We gotta get some revs from the R8 and then some revs from the C6 before we go out to Mexico. I'm not prepared. It shot a fat flame.
I heard.
Okay, so in your professional opinion, which one do you think is gonna win?
I'd say this one has it.
You think?
Yeah.
That has more power, and it's a DCT, and you're driving it.
Yeah, but this one's light. It's got torque.
That's true. I'd say we get a 40 roll and a 60 roll. I'm not messing with a dig. That's unfair. Cole's official guess was that the C6 is gonna win. My guess is it takes it off the hit and you catch me on the top end. So we're gonna do 3 rolls. We're gonna do a 20 roll, 40 roll, 60 roll. I think I've got him on the 20. That's my guess. I think I've got him on the 20. This thing is just so torquey, bro. It's so torquey. I'm also a little nervous because the last time I raced this thing, it broke. You guys gotta comment down below. Before we race, no cheating. Who's gonna win? Which car is gonna take it? I really think it's gonna be close. That R8 with the DCT, every time I have to shift, is gonna pick up so much on me. All right. I also need to get a feel for this thing again. I haven't driven it in so long. I would have just missed third. Bro, I may miss a gear. It's been too long, dude. It's been too long. I should have gone out and practiced a little bit beforehand, 100%. I will say, no matter what the outcome is, this car is definitely more fun to drive. The driver experience with this car, top tier. Probably because of the manual transmission. That one just glides through gears like butter. I don't think I've ever missed a gear in a YouTube video. I've missed gears before, but I don't think I've ever done it, you know, when the time comes, camera's on, I haven't missed a gear. I totally just jinxed it, totally. I kind of hope that the R8 wins just because of how much money it costs to get to that point, bro. I would hope that a $135,000 car with a $35,000 supercharger will beat a $40,000 Z06. I would hope so, dude. Am I still gonna be in first for the 20 or the 40? Oh my god, I will. That's gonna eat. Oh my god, that's gonna eat. Oh my god, the 40 rollies cooked. 40 rollies cooked. 20, I didn't realize how low of RPM I'll be. Oh my god. 40, he's cooked. 40 rollies cooked. I got him. That's this car's best roll, I swear. Like 40, 50. I haven't been in it in a while, but when I'm sitting here looking at it. Yeah, if I was in second, I'm at 3,000 RPM. 60 roll though, second gear. Oh god, there's a cop. I don't know, I didn't even realize it, but it kind of set me up to have the best rolls possible out of this car. I don't remember the gearing in that one either, but I'm pretty sure the Z06 is set up to win this. Last chance, comment down below which one you think's gonna win. I guess I haven't given the definite choice. I think the R8 wins on the top end. I think I have it off the hit, but I think overall in the race, the R8 wins. All right, this is 20. Ready? dude. I was sliding a little bit too. I was sliding a little bit. 40's cooked though, because I'm really good in first gear. That sets me up really well. I need to be in second. Ready? 1, 2, 3. On that one. I got him on that one. I think I've got him on this one too. Final one, 60-mile-an-hour roll. My little baby Z06 just beat a supercharged R8, but my supercharged R8 just lost to a Z06. Bro, that was fun. That was fun. That was a really good time. The main camera died, so I had to switch over to my phone. But dude, this thing was ripping. This thing was absolutely eating, and I let it ride all the way up. It redlines at 7K, and I just let it 7K, 1 Mississippi, then shift. That is so fun, dude. And I guarantee I was having a better time than he was. I know this may sound crazy, but genuinely, if I had to have one or the other, the R8 or this, bang for the buck, bro, I'm taking this. It is so much more fun to drive. Now, I know turning, that thing would eat this thing up, but just raw power in a straightaway, that's crazy. That is crazy. Surprising! I slept so hard on the 40. Don't tell me. Hey, a chase is a race. What? A chase is a race. This is one of those moments where it's just like, I can't believe like what I'm doing right now is what I'm doing. You guys are the ones to thank for all this. I mean, none of this is possible without you guys supporting and watching the videos. So truly, every single person that tunes in, watches the videos, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys making this possible. This is a life I literally dreamt of as a kid, and now you guys are making it a reality. I could say thank you 100 times, but that doesn't even scratch the surface of how appreciative I am for every one of you guys. I mean, bro, we're racing my Z06 versus my R8. That should not be a sentence coming out of my mouth. That is wild. And truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. Now, let's go rub it in Cole's face that we beat him. Made it back. Gotta get his opinion. Is that what you thought was gonna happen? Well, I guess that is kind of what you thought was gonna happen.
Sorta. The first one I wasn't expecting.
I wasn't either. I wasn't either.
But did you have to shift like right after?
First gear, 20 miles an hour, I was at 2,000 RPM.
That's kind
I
of
literally
crazy.
just ate all the way through first.
I figured you just shifted right
No,
away.
I didn't have to shift until I actually had a while.
Other than that, the 40 I slept on, and the 60, that thing just has it.
Dude, that's crazy though. I said it makes me happy, but also mad because my C6 beat a supercharged R8, but my R8, my supercharged R8 just lost to a C6.
Yeah,
That's
like
sick.
I thought on the 40 I was gonna pull harder, but like, dude, we got up to like the speed limit.
We're
I was
in,
not
we're in
catching
Mexico.
up.
We're in Mexico.
All-wheel drive is different.
Well, yeah. What'd you think? First drive?
It's nice. It's a lot better than stock.
Better than you think it's worth $40,000
I don't know.
on top of stock? Because I don't.
Twin turbo sound a lot better, but like the first time I hit it when we were just cruising over there, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this is different.
There you have it. I called Daniel, the guy that built the car, built the motor, and I said, hey, I just raced the C6 and the R8. And he said, why? I was like, I don't know. They make similar power. And he said, I already know the Z06 stomped it. And I was like, how did you know?
The torque difference between these cars is crazy. This one I think made 490 pound-feet of torque, and this one is like north of 700. So the NA torque definitely wins. He started kind of creeping up on the top end when we did the 40 roll, and that's where the blower comes in. I ran out of steam with the NA, but again, he wouldn't pass me until we were going like 160 or 170. So this thing definitely took the W. Turns out that my guess was completely wrong. So let me know in the comments if after you made your guess earlier in today's video, if you were right. Cole's guess was right. He thought the whole time that this thing was going to win, and it did. We lost the first one, the 20 roll. I spun a little bit, but from 40, it ate. From 60, it ate. He did leave a little late on the 40 roll because I couldn't honk because he couldn't hear me. But a chase is a race, and he was not catching up.
I know I'm a Mustang guy, and I always kind of get jabs for having a Corvette, but dude, this thing, you gotta admit, it's pretty cool. I know on YouTube, this is by far y'all's favorite car, so I know you guys probably enjoyed this.
But when it comes to TikTok, everybody wants to throw this thing in the trash because it's not a Mustang. As for the R8, man, I guess this means that we need to go harder. The supercharger could not hang with the Z06 to twin turbos?
Promised myself I would not go crazy with that car. It was just supposed to be something fun, and the supercharger is nice and reliable. It may not beat the Z06, but it also doesn't break like the Z06. Also, if you guys follow me on TikTok, you've already seen this, but I made an agreement that when I hit 1 million followers, I was going to give this car away. I was going to run a giveaway for the Z06 because, to be honest, I know I'm never going to be able to get my money out of it if I were to sell it, and I want it to go to somebody that watches the video, so I think it'd be super cool to run a giveaway for it. I think currently, as of right now, I'm sitting at like 920,000 followers or something, so we're still a ways away. But when the day comes and we hit 1 million, we're gonna run a giveaway for this thing, and it's gonna go to somebody random. Just so you know, winner, if you're watching this now, sitting there with the keys to your Z06 watching videos, you can beat a supercharged R8.
Both cars stayed together. I had a great time filming the video, so this is an absolute W. That is gonna wrap up today's video. Let me know what you guys thought about the race. Let me know what you think about the cars. If you could have either of them, money aside, say they cost the same thing, which one are you taking? The Z06 or the R8?
But that is going to wrap up today's video. We answered the age-old question of the page, which one would win, the Z06 or the R8? Now that question is answered. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Peace.